Okay, I'm gonna do just a very quick video about parking at my high school. Now, I don't personally have my license yet. I don't drive to the high school yet. But I ride the bus in the morning and then I ride home with my friends in the afternoon. And I must say that parking lot at my school is a utter disaster. Okay, the parking lot goes. You have one row, you pull up into the school, you go down the road and you pull up. Over here's the parking lot, and then over here's the school. You pull into there's two entrances to the student parking lot. The first one is mainly to come out in the afternoon, then the one up here is basically to pull in. Well, since we are in the process of building new schools, they have gotten rid of a couple parking spots for them at the moment to, how do I say this? Well, this is not very hard to say, but they have to lay down piping for the new schools, the plumbing, the water, stuff like that. And they have to lay down the pipes for that. Well, in the process of doing that, and might I add, the school population has really grown in the last couple of years, and they did not anticipate this. So in the process, they had to expand the parking lot into a gravel parking lot, and they had to take away a couple teacher parking lots out in front of the school for kids to park their cars. And might I add, next school year, I will be driving there because I've already done driving school, State Farm, got through that, and I just have to wait till my birthday and get my 50 hours, which I have already done that because I drive like every day. But they were not anticipating the fact that all these kids were going to get their license because when they built the school, and I'm trying to find my phone, if you wonder what I'm doing. Shoot. Oh well. Because when they built the school in 1960, I think, it was old, it was a different time, clearly. And kids weren't getting their license as much. You know, so they weren't anticipating that this many people would be getting their license. And last year, I guess, because I'm a freshman this year, I guess it wasn't that big of an issue, but now it is. Um, so now they closed off the parking lot Friday. Yeah, that was yesterday. They told us that there'd be no more parking in front of the school, in front of the district office, because they'd be laying down pavement. And another thing they did, a lot of students actually didn't pay because I already got mine for next year. I think my mom said she bought it, or I'm gonna go to school Monday and I'm gonna buy it. But you have to pay $5 one time for a parking pass to park in the Circleville parking lot. Circleville parking lot, and I just said my fucking town. Oh well, because I think I've already put the name in the title. But anyway, but you have to pay $5 to park in the parking lot. That's all fine and dandy. But a lot of kids don't want to pay that, which me personally, I'm paying that. And you just gotta pay it $5 a year. So 5, 10, 50, 20. You go there for 4 years, you pay $20 to park in the student parking lot and not have your car vandalized. If your car is vandalized in the school parking lot, I guess, like a damaged window, someone hit your car, someone broke into your car, which I don't think they would do that during the day because there's actually a lot of cameras. There's a lot of cameras in my school's parking lot. And if you get your car broken into, they can figure out who broke into your car and they can take proper actions. But that's besides the point. But what was I going with this? Bad parking. They lay down parking. They cut out those parking spaces so that they could park cars. Park vehicles through there. And they laid down pavement, and now you can't park there. Oh, Clark Drive, that's what I was doing. There is a side street that a lot of students park there because they didn't want to pay the $5. They didn't want to mess with it because that's another thing I'm going to explain in a second. They didn't want to wait, so they park on the side street so they can just get in their car and leave. Well, they closed that off. They put no parking signs there. So now you can't park there. I thought it would be a better idea to let us park there, or let them park there, because I don't have my driver's license yet and I don't park there yet, but I do leave in the afternoon, and that is worse than getting there in the morning. Like, may I tell you, which I'm going to. But what they do is, oh god, I need to quit getting off topics. I can't remember again. They closed it off. What I think they should have done is let them park there, and so that they wouldn't have to cram everybody into this little parking lot. And it didn't fix the problem. They thought that, if they put those no parking signs, nobody's going to park there. No, they just went another street over. Because how it goes is there's this street, then there's a side street, and then there's another road. They just parked on that road. So you're not, and then they cut through people's yards. So not only did you not eliminate that problem, you kind of made it worse, because now you're getting complaints of people going through people's yards. But I digress. But people park there, and they don't want to pay the $5 parking fee. I think they should have let them park there so that they wouldn't have to cram them all in. But in the afternoon, this is a long, I need to quit making long videos, but in the afternoon is the worst. Everybody's trying to drive out, everybody's going stupid, everyone's squealing their tires, which drives me insane. People park so illegal, it's crazy. Like, I've seen a video of some girl parking on the sidewalk, because there's supposed to be a designated sidewalk. There's supposed to be designated sidewalks so you can walk on those sidewalks and get to your car. No, people just park on that. But my friend, I ride home with my friend who, my inspiration, I want a 2003, 2002, 2001 Ford Focus for my first car. She has one. She has a 2003 Ford Focus hatchback standard, the ZX3. And we're just strolling along trying to get out of the parking lot, and we can't get out because it's jammed up. There's the light, and another thing, I'll do that in a second. The light, make sure I remember that. The reason why it takes so long is because the light is not, it should stay green longer to get more people out of the parking lot. And the arrow, you should have oncoming traffic stopped for a little while. Like, I understand you're in a hurry, but 232, do not come down the street, because they should have it where the arrow turning left and the turns and going straight people should be able to just keep going for, I'd say, at least a minute. Like, I know that's a long time, but if you know how many people are trying to get out of there, including buses, teachers, students, people who live there, I personally feel bad for the people who have to work at 2:30 or 3 o'clock because they cannot get out of there. But my friend, she was trying to leave and couldn't get out, so there's this drop-off. Like, it's a sidewalk. Like, legitimately, it's a sidewalk. She drives right off of it. Like, the whole car just went like this because you can't get out of that parking lot. But I digress. The light needs to stay on longer. They should not have dropped that parking on side streets yet, or they should have waited. Because summer, I am legitimately going to be a sophomore in about 3 Mondays. I think that's what it is. 3 Mondays. Yeah. So I think they should have waited they should have waited until summer and then did all this. But understand, they wanted to get the school done as possible, and they do got to get all those piping in. But they should not, and I think they should. At the moment, there is no football. There is no, there's no sports that need the side field we have. I think what we should do at the moment is, they say they don't want to kill the grass. That's understandable, I really do. And they gotta do construction there. I'm like, yeah, we gotta have somewhere to park. So I think what you should do is possibly let us park there. And might I add that there is a gravel parking lot there that they just put in to expand because they're having issues with people parking. That should be a red flag. This isn't working. So that is my little almost 10-minute gripe about parking. So that's it. If you have any questions about parking, please just shoot me a personal message. And thank you all guys for watching, and have an awesome day. Bye guys.